Morning, everyone. This is Ryan Edner with your Wednesday, July 31st morning market commentary. Let's start off with a quick look at one map here. This is the 6 to 10 day map. This map added a little bit of rain to the forecast. Obviously, by looking at this map, we can see it doesn't hit all areas. But this map was completely dry, added a little bit of rain yesterday, and it's still on the map as of this version that you're seeing here this morning. So small rains added to the 6 to 10 day map. So we'll add that to the mix here of adding a little bit of light pressure for both corn and beans. Now moving over to the corn specifically, with temperatures still remaining average to slightly below average out the full 15-day outlook. Little threat to pollination. That caused D's corn to fill a chart gap at 420 yesterday. This morning, we're seeing the D's corn continue that grind lower a little bit farther as we're getting to the end of the overnight session. Of course, they're expecting the day session traders to just continue the grind lower on generally positive weather. We still have 8 trading days to go until we get to the August 12th crop report. So for now, the main focus should still remain on weather. It will turn to acreage as you get close to that report. But for day-to-day changes through the rest of this week and probably into early next week, our focus does still need to remain on weather map updates. For beans, looking at the bean market, haven't seen any of those official good faith Chinese purchases yet. That's let the bean market down a little bit here late last week and early this week. Also, the rains added to the map that we started this video off with. Those are highly needed rains for August timeframe for the bean market, so that is also adding a little downside pressure. Beans had a similar level to corn as a key support area, which was taken out here and extending lower, so very similar to the corn on the chart, making some new recent lows here. And again, with 8 trading days left to the August 12th report, same thing for beans. Need to keep most of the focus on the weather maps. For wheat, a little bit less pressure following the other 2 markets for the most part, but harvest progress is far enough here to call it, for a trade to at least call it done for now, so we may ease up on some harvest pressure. But if corn and beans are going to continue grinding lower, it'll be tough to expect wheat to go the other direction. Lastly, over in cattle, we're looking at a show list that's plus 13,400. Right now, after Monday and Tuesday's trade, we can say futures are factoring in a $1 lower cash trade. Given that show list, that is a fair assumption to start off with. We have a few Iowa bids and a few Nebraska bids that look almost steady with last week. But again, given the locations and given the small size of those bids, trade is not going to get too excited about that yet. So we'll keep eyes and ears peeled for any updated bids as we go on through the day. Again, we're trying to see if we can come away with a cash trade anywhere close to last week's high 111s. We'll round it and call it, just round it slightly and call it a 112. So when we see bids here today, that's what we're comparing it against, is a 112 trade from last week. So that's what we're looking at here today. If you have any questions, give us a call, 800-551-4626, or visit us on the web, allendale-inc.com.